Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Young and the Restless prediction, Harrison upon an evil scheme. Young and the Restless predictions suspect Harrison Locke may be used as a weapon against the Newman family on the daytime drama. This week on Y&R, Harrison Locke, Redding Munsell, is Jordan Howard's Colleen Zenk hostage. The little boy went missing right after Claire Grace, Hallie Aaron, brought him upstairs to read him a bedtime story at the Abbott mansion. Currently, Claire looks like the main suspect, especially to Harrison's mother, Summer Newman, Allison Lanier. However, the Newmans suspect Jordan is behind it and that she snatched up both Claire and Harrison. Indeed, they know there's a slight chance Claire was manipulated into working with Jordan on Young and the Restless. But they also know it's not likely. They all believe Claire is trustworthy and loyal to them. Mostly her parents, Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, and Cole Howard, J. Eddie Peck. No doubt they are right because Claire did not take Harrison. She is Jordan's captive also, and the villainess has a new plan which centers around Harrison. Soon, on Young and the Restless, she gets a new idea. She is at the Red Door Motel with Harrison. He wants to go home, but she tells him that his mommy and daddy don't want him anymore. Furthermore, he says that she's his Aunt Jordan and she will take care of him from now on. It appears that she got the bright idea to steal another child she can manipulate to hate the Newman clan. Then, together, they can dismantle them. And of course, it's a bonus that he is basically a Newman. Summer might not be his biological mother, but she is his adoptive mother. So it looks like Jordan is going to use Harrison the same way she used Claire. She stole Claire as a baby and raised her to believe her family didn't want her. And no doubt, it seems like that's what she is doing now. However, the evil plot may blow up in her face. It's extremely doubtful that Jordan will be able to get Claire on her side. She's not going to willingly let her take Harrison away from his family. She loves her family and doesn't want to let them down, plus she cares about Harrison, so she might be the one to finally take Jordan down. Her reign of terror cannot last forever. It's highly likely Claire will kill her. Hopefully the villain doesn't take Claire down with her. Y&R is thrilling right now. Keep watching to see what Jordan is planning for Harrison Locke on the CBS soap opera. Get all the latest Young and the Restless spoilers and updates daily from Soap Dirt. In the sprawling drama of Genoa City, where every corner holds secrets and every relationship is tangled in a web of intrigue, there's never a shortage of scandals brewing beneath the surface. And amidst the chaos, one can't help but wonder what fate has in store for the youngest and most innocent souls caught in the crossfire. Such is the case of young Harrison Abbott, a cherubic child whose future seems destined to be anything but serene. Born into a world of wealth, power, and deception, Harrison entered the realm of the Young and the Restless as a beacon of hope, a symbol of new beginnings for his mother, Mariah Copeland, and her partner, Tessa Porter. But in the convoluted landscape of Genoa City, innocence is often exploited, and Harrison may unwittingly find himself at the center of a sinister plot. It begins innocently enough, with whispers exchanged in shadowy corners and clandestine meetings held behind closed doors. The orchestrator of this nefarious scheme remains shrouded in mystery, their motives veiled in darkness. But one thing is certain: Harrison is the key to their twisted machinations. At first, the signs are subtle. A missed appointment here, a cryptic message there. Maria and Tessa brush off the anomalies, attributing them to the chaos of their hectic lives. But as peculiar occurrences escalate, they can no longer deny that something is amiss. Yet little do they know, the danger lurking in the shadows is far greater than they could have ever imagined. Meanwhile, Harrison's presence becomes a coveted prize in the power struggle that grips Genoa City. From rival business tycoons to vengeful adversaries, everyone wants a piece of the young heir apparent. But what they fail to realize is that Harrison is not merely a pawn to be manipulated at will. He is a force to be reckoned with in his own right. As the plot thickens, alliances are forged and broken, and loyalties are tested in the crucible of deceit. Maria and Tessa find themselves entangled in a labyrinth of lies, racing against time to unravel the truth before it's too late. But with each revelation comes a new layer of deception, leading them further down the rabbit hole of intrigue. Amidst the chaos, Harrison remains blissfully unaware of the danger that lurks just beyond his reach. With his cherubic smile and innocent laughter, he is the embodiment of purity in a world tainted by greed and ambition. And yet, his very existence is a beacon of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, light can still prevail. But as the shadows grow deeper and the stakes escalate, Maria and Tessa realize that they must confront the demons of their past if they are to protect Harrison's future. And so, armed with determination and unwavering resolve, they set out on a perilous journey to uncover the truth and expose the mastermind behind the sinister plot that threatens to tear their family apart. In the end, it is love that proves to be their greatest weapon, a love that transcends time and space, binding them together in a bond that cannot be broken. And as they stand united against the forces of darkness, they prove that no matter how dire the circumstances, hope will always triumph over despair. So, as the sun sets on another day in Genoa City, the stage is set for a showdown of epic proportions. And amidst the chaos and turmoil, one thing is certain: Harrison may be a pawn in a wicked game, but with Maria and Tessa by his side, he is destined to emerge victorious, his innocence preserved and his future secure. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Will Nikki murder Jordan or another Newman? Nikki is about to go rogue in the efforts to catch Jordan. Will she kill or nemesis, or will someone else beat her to it? Considering the Young and the Restless fans have watched Jordan, Colleen Zenk, torture the Newmans for months and her escape police custody a few times now, it seems like her fate is practically sealed on the show, especially when you consider she just kidnapped Harrison, Redding Munsell, and is holding him for ransom. While Jordan also has Claire, Haley Aaron, held captive, it just seems like Joe Orden bringing the full force of both the Abbotts and Newmans on her head is a huge mistake on her part, one that may end in her death. History shows you don't get this many times to attack the Newmans on such a villainous scale and live to tell the story. With us firmly believing Jordan's time in Genoa City is coming to an end, the question immediately becomes who will get blood on their hands to do the deadly deed. Now we know that later during the week of April 15, Jack, Peter Bergman, and Victor Eric Brighton team up to go after Jordan and find Harrison. Although we can't imagine Jack taking a life, the mustache can be rather cutthroat. It was only a few weeks ago when he seemingly was ready to let Jordan rot in a seedy room for the rest of her life. And yet, while Victor is a good guess for Jordan's murderer, we think Nikki Melody Thomas Scott is the more likely to be the suspect. Also during the week of April 15, Nikki is expected to go rogue with some plans, and we think that could mean she is going to defy Victor's wishes that she leave Jordan to him and go after Jordan herself. Nikki absolutely has more motivation than anyone to see Jordan meet her maker. It was Nikki who was forced to break her sobriety after Jordan instructed she be pumped full of vodka. It was Nikki who had been the target of all the harassing phone calls from Jordan. As the matriarch of the Newman clan, it's been Nikki who has had to watch the torture and anguish of Victoria, Amelia Heinel, Nick, Joshua Morrow, and Claire. Plus, now Jordan has kidnapped her step-grandchild. Oh yes, Nikki may be primed and ready to be the mother bear that ends this chaotic chapter once and for all. However, if not Nikki, we are starting to see the poetic justice in Claire being the one to kill her great-aunt. Claire has been the pawn of Jordan's sick plan of revenge from the moment she was born as Eve all those years ago. Stolen from her parents, raised to believe that no one loves her, and then forced to do unspeakable things to a family that presumed she was dead, Claire has plenty of reasons to be upset with Jordan. Additionally, it has been repeatedly stated that Claire loves kids, and she's developed quite the bond with Harrison. She may have protective instincts that kick in and drive her to do everything she can to get the boy away from her lunatic of an aunt. If push comes to shove, we don't doubt that Claire would even kill to rescue the boy from her clutches. Now it bears repeating that at the moment, Jordan's presumed death is just theory. However, we feel pretty strong in our hunch. Too bad chance, Connor Floyd is no longer Genoa City's top cop to work a potential homicide case.